as a historian in study of these things, have we ever seen such a rapid change in the culture with one election?
No, because of the media. And if you really want to take advantage of the change, you go to BillO'Reilly.com, because we have not woke gear now. So you can wear a shirt that says not woke.
You can wear it these days.
A bumper sticker. And I think that's a great thing, because this woke movement is so anti-American, denial of due process. It's so pernicious to this country. And it's used as a cudgel to power. So if they don't like you, they being what are radical left mostly, they're going to come and punish you. And you get punished by accusation. Doesn't matter whether the accusation is true, the newspapers and the television news will broadcast and print it just because it's out there. The evildoers know that. And this has been going on now for almost 10 years. I'm amused by Jen Psaki, the mistress of propaganda, where she goes, oh, there aren't that many. Listen, lady, you don't know how many there are. And more importantly, you support it. You support biological men competing with women, biological men going into women's locker rooms and restrooms. You support it. And that's the truth. And that's what Americans are angry about.
Yeah, I think Americans are angry, and Americans now have a sense that they have been freed of this. They're not able to be canceled or taken down by the woke police anymore. But what I think is interesting, what you said, and this is an important line.
Don't jump to that conclusion. These woke people are regrouping now. You can see it with Gates. You can see it with Gates. They're going to throw everything they can at him, just like they threw at Kavanaugh. Okay? I don't know what the man did or did not do. I have no idea. All I know are two things. Number one, law enforcement looked into it and did not charge. And number two, the House Ethics Committee looked into it and wrote a scathing report. That's all I know. But the woke police don't care about either of that. They're going to smear the man and hopefully damage him forever.
All right. Look, we got a huge interview with the attorney for the two women who talked to the House Ethics Committee coming up. And I think the points and the questions you ask are smart ones. But you said something I think was really important, that this is more about power. And it always has been, right? It's not that Jen Psaki really cares whether boys play on girls' sports teams, or it was never really about Jen Psaki thinking that you had to wear a mask. It was about power over people. And I thought nothing personified that, proved that, objectified that more than Joe Scarborough and Mika Brzezinski, who told us that Donald Trump was Hitler, spending their weekend meeting with Donald Trump at Mar-a-Lago, talking about that this morning. Take a listen.
In this meeting, President Trump was tearful. He was upbeat. He seemed interested in finding common ground with Democrats on some of the most divisive issues. And for those asking why we would go speak to the president-elect during such fraught times, especially between us, I guess I would ask back, why wouldn't we?
And now there's people on the left who hate them for it. I guess when the answer is, why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we when that is our route to power now, right?
Everybody's missing this story, Leland. Number one, I don't know Mika and Joe very much. I've run into them a couple of times, always very respectful. I have no beef against them. They're perfectly entitled to their opinion. When they go over the line, they should be mocked. And I don't do it because I don't really care about MSNBC. But the great likelihood is that Joe and Mika were told by NBC to form some daytime. And so they did what they were told, as they always do. MSNBC's primetime numbers are down 43%. The place is blowing up. NBC News wants to sell it because MSNBC has smeared the NBC News brand so badly that NBC News and Comcast knows it cannot recover while it still holds MSNBC. So I believe, I have nothing to back this up, but I do believe I'm correct, that the NBC brass said, you know, might be good for you to go over and talk to Donald Trump. Might be able to get some good publicity out of it. Of course, they're not going to get good publicity because both the right and the left are deriding them. But that, I think, is the story.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.